because you can't stop when he's on. Time's slowly saying we'll leave you in a day, but you gotta pay close attention cause you can't put a word inside. We got crazy mad societies, we're all a bunch of freaks. He's got crazy mad solutions when he talks before he thinks. When I need a couple bucks, like money ain't a thing, man, I got a side job clubbing rats over in England. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to go. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Don't take offense, cause my man is frankly honest. He's the only one that ever beat me in a sweating contest. Cause if you can't take the heat, you're getting kicked out the kitchen. You get the dry white toast, he's got the 2-whole chicken. Got away with the ladies, they're always taking him home to mother. And she answers the door, she's like, I see you met your father. It's obvious his mouth is gonna get him in trouble. Yo, Bill, call the bar and get the bail on the double. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Well, my little nasty, CentralValleyTalk.com, 8 p.m. It must be another episode of Sex Drugs, Kris DeVold. Holy shit, fat and sexy's how I'm feeling. Oh my goodness, we got a fat one for you tonight. We got all sorts of shit going on. I don't have time to fuck around. I can't play around. I want to thank you for watching. It's episode 240. I still need to watch Rick and Morty. I gotta try to make it rhyme. 240. I don't really watch Rick and Morty. So, thank you so much for watching the show tonight. We got such a big one tonight. I got Pete the Diehard from Diehards and Sons. We're gonna call him, actually almost right now. And then we got Gucci from What Happens in Vegas Does Not Stay in Vegas. And when that fucking happens, it's gonna be amazing. So, Gucci's got all sorts of stories for us. He guaranteed that the ladies are gonna be around him tonight. Oh, the ladies will be around him. So, I don't know how much I believe. Okay, look, I believe Gucci. We don't have time to debate this. So, if you're watching on CentralValleyTalk.com, I want to thank you so much. And if you are watching on Facebook Live,
oh, you're so nasty, yeah? You like to watch on the Facebook Live, huh? You like to see it as it happens, yeah? Oh, you little sick one, huh? Does your mother know you like the Facebook Live? Hide the show from her.
Put it under your pillow. Don't let mom fight the show now. We got to do all sorts of stuff, okay? First off, if you're watching the show, I'm going to do something very important because I'm watching the show right now, too, on Facebook Live. So I'm going to share it right now. So if you haven't shared the show, share the show, all right? Don't bogart the show. Don't be one of those, okay? So let's go ahead and just make this happen because Diehards and Sons has 3 shows coming up. First of which is March 10th, okay? So in order to do this proper, we got to talk to the man himself, Pete the Diehard, every so often, just to make sure that I'm giving you all the information properly, okay? So, I told, now how'd you like the official Facebook page, Sex Drugs Kris DeVold? You would have known that we are doing that tonight. We got Gucci on tonight, and then we also have a special little thing with the Keenies planned for you, which I'll go into detail later, okay? So let's go ahead and do this. Let's get the man himself, the Diehard himself, Pete the Diehard, coming back to the music scene just to do some shows with us here. Let's get the man on the line. Let's see what he's doing. I feel like we're prank calling people right now. I think we're waiting on my phone to actually make the phone call. Technology's...
Yes, sir.
Oh, Pete the Diehard, what's going on, sir?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
We are doing great. Sex Drugs Kris DeVold welcoming on Pete the Diehard of Diehards and Sons. Pete, I got to talk to you, man. We got a little bit of time here. We got some time to talk about what the hell is going on, dude. There's one show, then there's another show, then there's 3 shows. What's going on, Pete?
I don't know what happened, dude. It was only supposed to be 1 show.
Oh, that's this.
Did you put the other 2? Because I didn't.
I don't know. This other show must have been like a mogwai. You must have got it wet or fed it after midnight because it multiplied, man.
Yeah, dude, it's cool, man. I mean, the first one we're coming back. You know, it's going to be a little over 2 years now, dude, when we actually step into full circle for the first time to book a show. So that is the amazing band called Assassino.
Assassino. Now, what's so special about Assassino, man?
Assassino is a power trio, bro. Guitarist from Fear Factory, Dino Casares, the bass player from Static X, who is the frontman of Assassino, Tony Campos, and the drummer is from a band called Deep in the Underground Metal Scene from a band called Possessed. The drummer's name's Emilio Marquez.
Boom.
These guys come together and form Assassino, which is assassin in Spanish. And Dino, the guitarist, used to be in a band called Brujeria, which a lot of metalheads know Brujeria. And this is his, he's no longer in that band. This is his spin-off of his own project, The Assassin, basically. And, yeah, dude, they only do this run every so often. It's a project. They come back and visit every once in a while. I mean, we haven't had them here. They haven't been in Fresno since 2013, dude.
Oh, hell yeah. Then it's time, right?
Yeah, and we actually got the call from them, and I was like, dude, I don't book anymore. And I was like, let me check on a venue for you and see what's up. And then I finally made a drive down to Full Circle, had a good talk with the manager down there, and I was like, man, I think I can do this, dude. I think I got one more good one in me.
Right.
That's Saturday, March 10th, bro.
Saturday, March 10th, Full Circle Brewery. Assassino's going to be in the house. It's going to be amazing. Well, who's the support on that?
We actually got a fourth band on here that you don't have the current flyer, but I'll tell you who that is. Beyond Infinite, younger groove metal type band.
Nice.
Chasing Ghosts, another younger band, and then Pray for Rain, which is kind of a newer project, but formed from musicians that were in other bands in the past, and they're kind of like heavy rock. And then that fourth band is the front man, Tone, from 187, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that project is called To Be Hated.
So then that's going to rock.
It's the guitarist from 187, the vocalist from 187, and I think the guitarist from Justice might be coming in.
Oh shit! Are you serious?
And he also has like a hype man who wears an ape mask.
Wow. Which
is our good friend Adrian Perez.
Oh, Ape.
Okay. You know, dude, they're putting together this project for the show, dude, and it's gonna be awesome, dude. It's all
I like it. Well, okay, so let's do this. Okay, Assassino March 10th. So then, Pete the Dar, we got to keep rolling here. You got too much to talk about. What is the next damn show, man?
Next show, dude, is Arizona Bay, a tribute to Tool from
Woo!
LA. They've been down here several times before. And, dude, I'm excited to be working with those guys again, dude. Great guys, dude. You know, of course, Fresno loves Tool. And we got
Fresno
3 bands on there, bro.
Wait, Pete,
Beyond Infinite, 2 months later from Assassino is returning.
Pete, no.
Show.
No, Pete.
A newer band called In the Morning.
People in Fresno love Tool, Pete. They love Tool in Fresno, Pete. They really do. Like, Fresno's one of those towns, man. So.
That's it, dude. They love A Perfect Circle, and they love Tool down here a lot. They love Maynard, man.
Maynard, that's what it is, man. Because KRZR used to play the fuck out of some Tool in Perfect Circle, right? Man.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. So it's a perfect fit for Fresno. And there's 2 new bands on. Well, you know, In the Morning's a newer band, dude, that's going to be on the show. And then Trodden Black, they've been around, former members of Outside the Wire, dude, bringing a heavy rock style with Trodden Black.
Stop it. That's going to be fantastic.
Now, the host, dude, is, that dude, Kris DeVold.
He's all right, man. He's all right. You got to watch out for him, though, Pete. He will run up a bar tab. No.
Yeah, it's all good.
Now, dude, let's go ahead and get into this one because you carry us all the way through, man. You carry us all the way through because how it works is you got this show, and then coming back in July, then you got what?
This is the show I think you're really going to love, too, man. That's Revolver.
I love Revolver, dude. It's gonna be such a dope
Rage
night.
Against the Machine tribute, brother. They're back in July.
They sound just like them, Pete. Just like them.
And so far, we got one band on board that's coming back from the mid 2000s called. Oh my God, I should know this, right?
Soul Catcher.
We got another band, dude, from back in the day that's coming back though to join this show.
Is it Soul Catcher?
Rock it out, dude. They really are. And it's going to be a good time, dude. You know, these are all at Full Circle, all ages. You know, and that band I was telling you about is called Soul Catcher.
There it is, Soul Catcher.
Yes, Soul Catcher. So they'll be on the show. We'll get the other spots filled. I'm not worried. You know, we're still in July.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
We still got some time away, and
but that's gonna be a nice summer
show, dude.
That's gonna be a nice summer show, Pete the Diehard. So, how about this, Pete? Let's go ahead and I'm gonna let you go. We're gonna go to commercial break. But Pete, how about this? Let's talk to you again in 2 weeks on March 9th because we're gonna have Pray for Rain in the house. It's going to be the night before the show. It's almost like Christmas Eve at that point. All the magic's going to be in the air, Pete. You're going to have rumblies in the tummy. Oh, it's going to be fantastic, man.
Sounds good, brother. We'll do a recap on that on the 9th, the day before. And
in the meantime, can I remind everyone, though, that they need to go to Diehards and Sons Facebook page? Because don't be fooled. Diehards and Sons has taken a 2-year break from the music scene because they don't just do music. Everything from beard balms to memorabilia, everything, comic book memorabilia, movie memorabilia, it's stuff from your childhood. Look them up. You don't have to look far on the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page, and go give the damn page a like. Pete, real quick, Pete, you probably got a con of some sort coming up, don't you?
Oh, yeah, dude. We'll be in Easton right here in Fresno on the outskirts of
I knew
Fresno.
it.
This Sunday from 11 to 5 at the Portuguese Hall. We're going to do the Ohana Comic Con right here in town.
Hell yeah.
The events are there.
I knew it. Hell yeah, Pete the Diehard. I was like, I bet if I ask him if he has a con, I bet it's within days. And you're like, yeah, Sunday. Boom. I'm like, ha, 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 ha. Diehards and Sons, Pete the Diehard. I'm going to let you get back to that. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Y'all, Pete's working on his taxes, so Pete,
yeah.
I hope
such fun, bro. You can hear it in my voice, right?
I got you. Yeah, you just sound so pissed right now. That's why I'm like, get a beer. Just get a beer, and we're going to talk to you in 2 weeks, and then it's going to be party time, all right, man?
Sounds good, brother. Looking forward to the show. I'm glad to have you be a part of all 3 of them again.
It's going to be fun.
We're going to go in there and we're going to try to kick some ass, bro.
It's going to be fun, man. Pete the Diehard, Diehards and Sons. Pete, I'm going to let you go. Have a great Friday night. Let's go to the commercial. We always run a little long. Pete the Diehard, SenseValleyTalk.com. Sex Drugs, Kris DeVold, what the fuck you watching. When we come back, what happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas with my man in Sin City, Gucci. Slide the knob. Whenever you're ready. Oh, well, my little Nancy, SenseValleyTalk.com. Hopefully you refilled the weed bowl, the cereal bowl. Hopefully you got yourself another beer. Maybe you got chocolate milk. If I had chocolate milk, I'd be blowing bubbles in mine. One day, we will find out the bubbles. Now, my friend Gucci moved to Vegas. Man, see, we're already running behind. My friend Gucci moved to Vegas. He's been in Vegas coming up on a year now, and he does the shit that I can't do in Vegas. So what we like to do is talk to him every couple weeks in a little segment I like to call What Happens in Vegas Does Not Stay in Vegas with my man in Sin City, Gucci. So we're calling this bastard right now. He said he would have... Here we go.
What's cracking?
Okay, don't what's cracking me. You told me when I called you... What'd you tell me when I called you? You said there were going to be a lady or chicks or something around you?
There's going to be some fucking thieves. They're on their way.
I don't want to hear it. They're always on their way, aren't they? Now, hold on. Gucci. Hey, homie, don't do it, man. Come on, homie.
Hey, I'm free with them, man.
Let's do this. I'm going to try to play something while we're on. I'm going to see if... Nope. It's not going to let me play. When we get off the air, I'm going to play something. Gucci renewed his season tickets for the Raiders. And John Gruden called you, didn't he, Gucci?
Sure did.
And he thanked him for renewing his fucking season tickets. And Gucci sent it to me because I didn't believe him. But now, hey, Gucci, what's going on tonight? Or what you been getting into? Or who you been getting into? What's going on, man?
Shit. Are we on the air right now?
Fuck yeah, we're on the air, man.
All right, I'm better be on the fucking air right now. No, all right. So right now, as we speak, I'm getting a fucking haircut, local, because I gotta be fucking dead for these damsels in distress. You feel me?
The damsels in distress. You gotta fucking save them, local. Who's gonna do it?
You know me, local. I'm here to save the fucking world for the fucking
galaxy. Now, Gucci, what time do you think you'll be going out tonight? In Vegas, you always got to go out a little later. You don't go out like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. What time are you going out tonight?
Well, the girls ain't gonna get here till about fucking. They left Fresno at 5. So they're not gonna get here till about 11:30. So once they get here, I'm gone, bro. I'm getting us into Dre's to go see Nelly.
You gonna go? You gonna go see Nelly?
I'm gonna go see your boy Nally and the St. Lunatics. Just Nally's gonna be there.
Oh man, you got me excited. I thought the St. Lunatics were gonna be there too. Don't do that to me.
You know Murphy Lee's gonna be there.
I thought Murphy Lee, man. You know Murphy Lee's the only one I cared about, homie.
I know, homie. Stick with your little feather. I know, homie. I know.
So what's up? What's been going on, man? What have you been partying lately and doing? I've been seeing your snaps.
For my birthday weekend, I go to Dre's and Jeremiah was performing. So look, we're in the VIP. We're having a great time. This girl comes up to me and she's like, "I like your braids." I said, "I like you." She goes, "I hear it's your birthday."
Oh.
I said, "Well, goddamn right, it's my birthday if you're gonna say it like that, shit." And she's like, she leans over, loco, and gives me a kiss on the dick. I mean, I'm just...
Oh, not on the dick, homie. Come on. Did she, though?
No, man. She gives me a kiss on the cheek.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't want no kiss on the cheek. I want a kiss on the lip. So she gives me a kiss on the lips, right, loco? So I'm feeling like on top of the world. That's it.
Okay.
I'm in VIP. I just got a little smoochie from some white girl. And the next thing you know, loco, like 10 seconds later, some black dude pops out of nowhere with fucking braids longer than mine.
Uh-oh.
And
I don't like where this is going.
So I'm like, what the fuck? He said, "What the fuck are you doing?" So I'm like, homegirl got a man or homegirl got a pimp. You know? So I tell my boy,
right.
no
one can be dealt with.
Yes.
life, you know what I mean? Don't try to snake me from the side. I mean, so I'm just standing there looking. Well, now I'm like watching the show and then watching him. They're over there fighting in their booth when it's all hugs and kisses over here, loco. I'm not trying to have anybody fighting.
It's all hugs and kisses.
Best friend comes up to me and we start dancing. And then after that night, loco, Gucci goes home and goes to sleep. And some girls like, "Hey, you know where any parties are at and stuff?" I mean, I'm not from here. I'm like, "Oh yeah, off top. Where are you trying to go?" So then she's like, "Oh, thank you for helping me." I go, "No worries, it's my birthday." So she goes, "Have you ever popped a Xanny?" I said, "Never in my life." She goes, boom, she popped out 10 of them, loco. She gives me one.
Okay.
She's like, "Here, she goes, break off 2 bars, you'll feel good." So I loco, I was drunk at the time.
Okay.
Pop that bitch.
So you popped that bitch.
You know me, for the fucking galaxy. Pop that bitch.
You popped that Zanny.
Pop that Danny, loco. I wake up the next day like around 1 o'clock, feeling like a champ.
Feeling like a
And I
champ.
go eat, feeling like a fucking champ. I go eat pho, loco, and then we freaking go to the freaking little restaurant. Then I go to California. You know, I'm just chilling, you know, enjoying family and everything. Then I go out Saturday, loco, and I end up pulling a girl back to the casa, and, you know.
Okay, so where were you at now? This is Merced, right? Or are you in Chowchilla?
I was in Merced, and then I went out in Fresno, and I met a girl, and I let her meet Mini-Me.
Mini. Where'd you go? Did you go back to your old stomping ground? Where'd you go, like Mezcal or something?
No, loco, I went to Club Sky.
Oh, well, Gucci was at Club Sky. Watch
Fine.
out. Watch
I went
out.
to Hide and Vine, loco. And it was all right, homie. I see a lot of sneezies. I didn't even recognize any of them, so, you know. It was like, whatever, I'm grabbing a couple of booties, taking a couple of shots, wanting to eat some groceries, a bunch of fun shit. You know me, loco. So right now, the girl that I pulled last week, her and her friends are driving right now as we speak to Vegas to turn up with your boy. So, you know, I mean, look.
You were just in town last week. You were just in town last fucking week. And you met these chicks, and now they're coming up to Vegas right now. Those are the ones driving up right now.
They're on their way right now. They were supposed to be here yesterday, but one of them couldn't call in sick, which is, I don't know how you can't call in sick, loco. They don't know you're not sick, eh?
Use up all your sick days.
Call in.
Bitch used up. Yeah, over here is making a good point. Bitch probably used up all her sick days, so that's probably a bitch you do want to hang out with.
You got 20
No,
sick
loco.
days. This
Always
got
that one extra. It's in the rule book, loco. It's in the fucking rule book.
I know, loco, man. That's hilarious. So these chicks are driving. Now, how long does it take, man? How long does it take? What's a good typical drive? I haven't driven to Vegas for a little bit. How long does that even fucking take anymore?
Well, that's what we was laughing about. He said
You drive probably 4 hours.
Taking off at 5, so they're getting ready at 5. Don't leave at 8.
Oh, yeah, they ain't gonna fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Gucci, you're probably ain't gonna go to bed.
Left.
You probably ain't gonna go to bed till like real late tonight, eh, Gucci?
God, I'd be lucky if I said. No, I'm sorry. I got that. I'm not trying to be on like that.
Oh, see, now here they go. Now the partying has begun. That's Vegas on a fucking Friday. Look, you can pretty much go out and party any night there. I mean, you can just go out and get all fucked up on a Tuesday night and get all wrecked if you want it, right?
Local. You know what? I'm trying to cut back. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to cut the party down to 4 days a week and not 7. You feel me, local?
I feel you, dude. 4 days a week. That's a good ratio. Four on, 3 off. That's like a fireman. Firemen are 4 days on, 3 off, I think. So you're like holding the same schedule as guys that save lives, loco. So you're kind of saving lives, man. So
That's what I'm saying, local. I'm saving lives one girl at a time.
now, hey, how about this, man? Should we do a special edition of what happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas next Friday, so you can tell us what happened with the girls from Fresno? I got a pretty good idea, but I mean,
I'll three-way them right now.
wouldn't that be fucked up? Hold on, Gucci, don't go anywhere, Gucci. Wouldn't that be fucked up though? They get fucked up like in the desert. They're in a fucking hole. I'm sorry, man. We were talking about some weird scenarios with the chicks. We're talking about. I'm talking into both. So Gucci, here's what we're gonna do, Gucci. We're gonna do a special edition of what happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas next Friday. We're gonna find out everything that happened with the Vegas chicks. And the Fresno chicks, soon to be Vegas chicks. Do you think you can handle that? Can you handle the mission for the galaxy?
Look, I can handle it, but I want to know what we're going to do with live sex drugs from Vegas.
Yeah, we're coming to Vegas. I want to go to Vegas. You can't leave for at least like the next 2-3 months. Don't leave, all right? Then you can leave after I come. All right. Hey, how about this? What happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas with my man in Sin City, Gucci! Gucci, go out and party, get in trouble, have some fun with some Fresno chicks tonight. Now, let me go ahead and bring this up. My good friend and friend of the show, Jeff Thurman, passed away, and we did a memorial show for him at Fulton 55 this past Sunday. I want to say Friday. This past Sunday, we did the Jeff Thurman Memorial Show, Fulton 55. It was an amazing night. Chuck Leonard was there. Laura Splotch was there. Every fucking Keeney who could be in the house was there. It was amazing. And we all paid tribute to Jeff. Jeff's wife was there, Miss Lisa. It was a great, amazing night full of magic and whimsy, and I feel that Jeff was there. It was a beautiful time. So what I'm going to go ahead and do tonight, we got all sorts of bands coming on. Like I said, we got some Pete the Diehard bands coming on the shows in the next couple weeks. We're all booked up. We're booking for April and May now, so please contact me. I do believe the 420 episode is still open. I'm interested to see who takes that one. Whoever wants the 420 episode, it's out there. It's still available. So we're going to see who books that one, because I think that one's going to be... I'm trying to get the day off work for 420. I think I just need to devote a day to it. Just for meditation and thought and Super Troopers 2, and then come in here and do the show later that day, and it should be amazing. So what I've done tonight is we're going to go back to episode 211. Now, tonight's episode 240... cunt. See that? Look at that. I'll just lay him on you. No, right? No fanfare at all. Did you see that? Did you see that? Well, they might happen. All right. So here's how it goes. The Keeney brothers, the Keeney family, the Keeney brothers, the whole Keeney nation out there. They're good friends with Jeff Thurman. They've always had a soft spot for sex, drugs, Kris DeVold, and Kris DeVold in general. So what I'm going to do tonight is you got to figure we're going to go back episode 211, and we're on episode 240, so we're going to go back in time just a little, and we're going to play the night that the Keeneys came on, and they were the live musical guest in honor of the Jeff Thurman Memorial this Sunday. If you weren't in the house, you missed out. There was some good dang music. You came down on a lift after work. It was a good damn time. And there was a heavy-handed bartender just laying it on me. So, anyways, Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, episode 240. So if you do hear them, look, here's what's going to happen. There's a lot of stoners that watch the show and a lot of people that drink. So some of you are going to see the interview portion of this episode, and you're going to think, I think they're talking about a show in episode 211, and people are going to be confused. So there's going to be a lot of people like showing up at a venue on a date they shouldn't be. So I'm warning you now, we're going back in time. What's he fucking talking about back in time, man? You pay attention right now, audience. When we come back from commercial, we'll be back on episode 211. This is 240, so do the math. That's how many weeks back we're going, and the Keenies will be on, all right? Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, SensValleyTalk.com, episode 240, slide the knob! Well, my little nasties. Ever since the inception of this show, Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold on SensValleyTalk.com, February 12, 2013 was episode number 1. I vowed to bring you one live musical act a week, and this week is actually very different. We're going to talk great detail about Keeney Nation 6 in a little bit, but right now we are very, very lucky. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring to you the Keeney Brothers!
Got paid today, got me a pocket full of change. Just got paid today, got me a pocket full of change. You like working hard all day, step in my shoes, you can take my pay. Well, I was born my papa's son. When I hit the ground, I was on the run. Had one good hand and the other behind. You can have yours, just give me mine. When the hound dog's barking in the black of the night, put your hands in your pockets, everything's alright. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah! Woo! Well, I can see it in your eyes. There's things about me, baby, that you despise. And only one thing is coming clear. When you're through talking, baby, you won't be here. But ooh, baby, I'm gonna miss you. And ooh, baby, it's gonna hurt. And I don't know if I can make it. I can't remember a feeling worse. And I can tell by the things you say, it won't be long before you're on your way. But one thing I'd like to say before you go is that I love you, baby, and I want you to know that, ooh, baby, I'm gonna miss you. And ooh, baby, it's gonna hurt. And I don't know if I can make it. I can't remember a feeling worse.
And ooh, baby, I'm gonna miss you. And ooh, baby, it's gonna hurt. And I don't know if I can make it. I can't remember a feeling worse.
That's all we got, guys.
Yeah!
We usually do that with an 8-piece band, so this is a little bit different, you know.
Oh, that was great.
Ooh, whoa, my little nasty, CentralValleyTalk.com, sex, drugs, Kris DeVold is what you're watching. Give it a one more time for the Keeney brothers! Now, you told me something very interesting during the commercial break about that one song. How many of a piece band are you used to doing that song with?
8.
8-piece band, all right? Now, I want to go ahead, we'll mention the event, we'll talk about where the event is, and then we'll talk about some history on it, because tomorrow night at Fulton 55, doors at 6, first band kicks off 6:30, correct?
6:45.
6:45-ish,
yeah.
it's going to be Fulton 55, it's going to be Keeney Nation 6! Now, I don't know any local event, literally any local event that has even 6 years under its belt. This will be my 3rd year emceeing the event. Everything you can think of that's great with music and the Keeney Nation you're going to see on stage. An 8-piece band, ha! I laugh at an 8-piece band. You guys will get so many damn musicians on stage at this thing, right?
There's going to be 30 people playing.
Oh.
30 different people playing.
There's always a huge jam session that just tops this thing off, that just blows everyone away. Not to mention you see acts. A lot of the folks that you're going to see performing tomorrow night aren't even actively out there performing, some of them. So this is like a one night only. If you want to see some of these people in action in their element, you got to be at Keeney Nation 6, right?
Yeah, well, we got some heavy hitters. You know, like Jeff Thurman he's bringing his whole new project again, and this is his 6th year. He's
been involved all 6, huh?
All 6 of them.
Jeff Thurman, friend of the Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold show, has appeared numerous times. I actually think when in 2013 when we started, I think he was somewhere in the first 5 episodes as the musical guest, I want to say. Yeah. So he's always in the mix, real reliable guy, and if you haven't heard him sing,
unbelievable,
right? That guy's voice. Now, let's go ahead and do a little backtracking, though. Let's take me back. So what, it's 2011?
2011.
All right, and you're thinking, what are you thinking when you're thinking to get this together? How does it start?
How it started is that, you know, like my son Michael D, which you're really well, you know, like you know Michael D real well.
Oh yeah.
We were having a birthday party, and we were doing it at Audie's, and Patrick Contreras, Death Alley Motor Cult, Speedo Geezer, and the guy my brother who owns Fulton 55, you know, like he's there in the audience, and there was 100 people that couldn't fit inside Audie's.
That sounds about right.
So, you know, like Jaime goes, well, why don't we build a place so we can have, you know, like these Keeney parties? So Fulton 55 was initially, you know, like brought up and just, you know, talked about, and it was created with us and Patrick Contreras and Michael D. You know, like that's why they played the first show.
Yeah.
So that's where it came from. Fulton 55
so
came from that.
Fulton 55 was basically born out of the Keeney party.
I worked a year and a half as a project manager building that, so I have every brick in the place named. I'm sure I've given you a tour when you were there. Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, for all of you that might not be from the area, watching Fulton 55 is a very prominent venue here in Fresno. Actually, it's one of the only venues that's still trucking and bringing consistent musical acts to town. You'll actually even see, I mean, everyone from a local act to even Smash Mouth's coming. I mean, you're getting these bands that are on tour, and Fulton 55 is a valuable enough venue to where they'll actually stop.
Los Lobos is coming.
I saw that. Yeah. I saw that. Los Lobos, come on, man. You know that one's going to have a shitload of people. Fuck, even now, they had Los Lonely Boys not too long ago. My mom was pissed as hell she didn't make that one.
We opened for Rehab there and played with Rehab, but
and
the
best part is you get bands that are coming through, you get some local support, you get some people from here in town getting to say, fuck, I opened for Los Lobos, or I opened for Smash Mouth. You get to say that. I mean, that gives you a little clout. So take me back, 2011, so it kind of gets started. What was the intention? Did you keep on like, okay, every damn year we're going to do this thing, guys? Like, was that the intention right off the bat?
when we started, like what happened is that I started getting sick in about 2011. So the Keeney Nation shows are basically my celebration. That's why they're always in July for my birthday party.
Yep.
That I survived it.
By the way, happy birthday, man!
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Coming and hanging out.
163 years old today.
Right?
163.
163 doesn't look a day over 12. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. So you knew every year this is going to be my celebration.
Yeah, and so that's what it amounts to, is that we celebrate this and that, and we have a set group of people like Jeff is always there, and so trust me, if we couldn't get a crowd, Tony wouldn't let us do it the second year, and they ask me every year when we're going to do it. So it's a really good event. And it's an event. It's not a show. It's like you've been there.
Yeah, it truly is an event. You will be in good company.
Yeah.
You're going to feel like you're hanging out with a family, because you are hanging out with the whole damn Keeney family.
There's a bunch
Never
there.
had an argument there.
Never any arguments, never any fights.
Nothing.
Security has it real easy at the Keeney Nation shows, because everybody who's there, almost everybody knows everybody, and then the folks that don't, they're there with somebody who is in the know, So, and I've been looking, I see a lot of people are going to be, as it always is, a lot of people are going to be passing through tomorrow night. There's going to be a lot of Facebook posts. Don't miss out. You can find links to it all on the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page, by the way. Don't be lame like that, with links to the Fulton 55 Facebook page. But have you ever thought, because the joke is always, okay, this will be the last one. Was there ever a time you really thought, well, shit, this is probably going to have to be the last one, like for reals?
Keeney Nation 4, when I brought you in, that was going to be the last one. And somehow I survived, basically, like whatever RoboCop thing I am these days, But 4 was heavily pushed to that. So now Josh Tahey he wrote up another good thing today. But every year he writes something. He goes, "This is supposed to be the last one." So and I said, "Yeah, we're just like the Ramones,
exactly.
This is our last show,
I remember when the first time I saw the Eagles, they were on a farewell tour, and I felt really lucky. And then, the next time they came around, they were on a damn farewell tour. And I was like, that damn it, it's like a furniture store. They're always going out of business, man.
Yeah, Kiss is like that.
Kiss is like that. You won't see us again, we're done. And then, like, 3 years later, they're like, we're coming, Fresno. I'm like, wait, what just happened? Right? So let's talk about who is gonna be. How about this? Let's do a quick commercial break. It's very important. Let's have 2 segments with Keeney, and we'll end the show on it. SexuallyTalk.com. Sex Drugs Kris DeVold is what you're watching. When we come back, all the artists that you will see tomorrow night at Keeney Nation 6 and Fulton 55. Slide the knob. A lot of shows. You're pumped. You're just happy to be a part of something. I know. I'd always. Well, my little nasty SexuallyTalk.com. Sex Drugs Kris DeVold is what you're watching. We have the Keeney brothers in the house. Mike Keeney Sr. talking all things Keeney Nation 6. Going down at Fulton 55 tomorrow night. Doors open at 6. Make sure you get there early. We were just talking, it's going to be a bottom upper level type of situation. They will have to crack that second level, and I can guarantee you, if it ain't already open, they're going to have to open it at some point during the night. It's going to be one of those situations, okay? So make sure you get there early, get your drinks. Like we were just saying, that bar is going to have stretch marks by the end of the night. It's going to be one of those, okay? Now, you were just telling me we were going to get into the acts now, but you were telling me during the break something very important. Kris, I'm not filling time, you said. You said every single act at Keeney Nation is for there's a reason. There's a purpose behind every act. What do you mean by that?
Okay, the first situation down there is going to be the Legends of Honky Tonk, which Fresno has a real illustrious past, which I was part of. I mean, I know I don't look as old as I am. I'm cool with that. But like back in the early '70s, like they had a honky tonk era here that was just unreal. So what we're gonna showcase some of the guys that are on their last leg: Bob Watson, Jimmy Shirley, Rick Norris. Like they're gonna be there to recreate some of the stuff.
That's what I'm talking about, folks. You wouldn't even normally get to see. They're gonna do it just for this.
Yeah, just for this. and you know, like, and the house band is going to be 82 Deluxe, which is
Come on.
excellent band. Dalton Walker Jr. has, you know, like, been involved in the last 3 years, and he's God sent. And this time, you know, Richie Blue called me. It's his birthday party too. Hey, Richie.
Yeah.
You know, and
Hey, Richie.
you know,
Is 3 birthdays being celebrated that night?
it's gonna be Jim Shirley's, Kevin Keeney, my birthday, and
Oh shit.
and Richie Blue.
So
We-
4.
Four of us, yeah.
All right, we can do that. We can
Yeah.
put that all in.
Yeah, but Richie called me. And he goes. Ever since we, you know, he came to hang out with us when we played with Steppenwolf. We played with Steppenwolf twice. So you know, which
Louise.
and they want. I'm gonna
That was a
I'm
good
gonna go
time.
to
That's
Hawaii
pretty
with
dope.
Steppenwolf in October.
Oh,
you know, like
Lord.
I'll be going to playing with Steppenwolf on stage with Steppenwolf. So anyway, Richie Blue called and said he just wants to be part of this show because they're just so much fun.
Yeah.
So he, you know, like, so I said, cool. Then you play with 82 Deluxe. So the first set is going to be, you know, like the Legends of Honky Tonk, and we're going to kind of dedicate that part of the show to Merle Haggard, who passed away this
Yes.
year. And after that, we're going to go into Jeff Thurman band.
The Jeff Thurman band. Now, is this a recreated, reconstructed Jeff Thurman band with some of the old parts? Is that new
The
parts?
only one that I know that's the same is going to be Kevin Sandlin.
Oh,
You know,
wow,
like,
okay.
you know, Kevin's a wonderful bass player, and
Can I say one thing about Jeff Thurman? He came on, it was before one of the Keeney Nations, and I had hosted a thing out at AppCow with him. He was on the bill. And he guaranteed me, he was like, you're going to hear a song that you know. We've chosen a really popular song, and then we're going to do it, and we're going to do a new arrangement on it. Like, he was going to rewrite the whole arrangement on the song. And so it was at Fulton 55, because I remember I was at Fulton 55, and all of a sudden I'm talking to someone, as I do all the time, with a drink in my hand, and I pause, and I'm like, is that fucking Billie Jean by Michael Jackson? And I turn, and the Jeff Thurman band was doing Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, but the only thing that was Billie Jean for Michael Jackson was the lyrics.
Billie Jean,
The whole entire song would be rearranged, sounded totally different. It sounded like a Jeff Thurman original. So I know you're going to get something special in that.
See, when Jeff first came onto the scene, nobody knew him, and you know, and so I would be sitting here with you or Laura or, you know, like Dwayne Hanson or
I gotta do my Dwayne impression.
or
whenever I hear
you know,
Dwayne.
like
Shout out to Dwayne.
hey, yeah.
Tower TV, Dwayne.
But you know, I would get down to the stage, you know, the part of the lineup, and they'd say, "Well, what exactly is a Jeff Thurman, and what's it doing on a Keeney event?" You know, and so, you know, I'd say, he's wonderful. He's really cool. You need to check him out because he's, you know, really cool. I don't have to do that anymore.
No.
So just to finish up on Jeff, the third Keeney Nation we did, I didn't call Jeff. You know, and I'm coming back from San Francisco at my day job, and all of a sudden at 10 o'clock at night, I get a phone call, and it's a very irate Jeff Thurman.
Oh,
and Jeff Thurman goes, what the fuck is going on? No, he didn't say fuck.
He doesn't use that word.
We know Thurman.
Jeff didn't do that.
But he said, why am I not on the poster? And I said, man, you're like well known and stuff now. You know, you got it going on. I didn't think you want to come do something for me for free. And since then, you know, like, Jeff is part of our family. He marries us and he buries us. you know? And anything that I do, I have not played guitar except for the Steppenwolf shows without Jeff, you know, like on the bill with me.
That's great.
And I will be doing Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone with Jeff.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's
if
gonna
you
be
have
good.
not heard Jeff sing some of the most soulful, here's this little song, I Want to Touch Your Body. Oh Lord, Jeff Thurman, you man of a man.
He did like Loving Her Was Easier at the Kris Kristofferson show, and I think there was not a dry eye in the house.
He's
you know,
that guy. He will rock you to the
just
soul.
beautiful. So after that, you know, like Jeff's going to be doing his thing, and then the Keeney brothers are going to come up, and basically, you know, like, we're a wall of sound, and you know, like, we've been doing this for 35
If you don't know how many
years.
Keenies are musicians, you don't know Fresno, okay? That's what I'm going to say right now. When you see the amount of talent that's coming out of one family, the amount of string plucking, the amount of calloused fingers that exist between one bloodline, all on friggin' stage, pumping out music at the same time, and a lot of the time, just jamming with one another, jamming and churning this out for you as it happens, and you're like, okay, now I get it. Now I see what the Keeney family's about.
It's spread out because, I mean,
Tritone gonna play?
and then I'm not done yet on that.
I'm sorry.
So you're like,
I'm sorry.
He's all, but wait, there's more.
there's more coming up, but even the band Jaded right now, you know, is a Keeney act. You know, which is Zolo, you know, and Paul Collette and Chris Pierce. You know, like with X and my niece Sherry Perry. You know,
Sherry Perry.
Who,
I just like that name.
Who played her first show with me when she was 8 years old.
Oh man, see, it's all coming full circle.
So it comes right there, and we're going to end the show up with some South Valley Keenies in a band called Tritone Mafia. They've played one other event, but they're
I just
they're
like
excellent.
that name.
Excellent.
That sounds like somebody you could get jacked up by, and then the Tritone Mafia came in and we had to leave. We had to leave immediately.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But
so that bill though is quality from head to toe.
Yeah. It's nonstop.
The amount of musicians, you don't understand. Like I said, I was, you know, it goes in and out. You're hosting a lot of shows. You're pumped. You know, you're just happy to be a part of something. I know I'd always heard of the Keenies when I was at the Blaze. You know, I'd heard of these Keeney Nations happening. And by part 3, I was allowed to host. And I get to this thing, and I was like, holy shit. I was unable to come to the first 2. I was invited to both, and I was unable to go, and Jen Lip and me wanted to go to part 2 together, and we couldn't. And part 3, I was like, Jen, I'm hosting it. I go, I'm going to guarantee to be there that night. I have to be. I'm hosting. And then when I saw what type of show I was in store for, I was like, this is music. Like, this is music. And if you don't think it doesn't exist in the Valley, or there's nothing to do around here, come to Fulton 55. All the details are on the Facebook page. Now, I want to do something very special here. I talk a lot. Fucking, I talk a lot, all right? A lot of musical guests come in. 4 years of musical guests, 211 episodes. People traveling up as far as 5 hours to be on the show and perform. Cast members of The Walking Dead. Cast members of Return of the Jedi. A fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in here one time. And I realized that I talk too much. And sometimes when people make these long treks to the show or they come on and they're leaving and they're like, God damn it, I didn't get to talk about anything I wanted to. I didn't get to bring up anything I wanted to. We didn't get to go into great detail about some of the shit I wanted to. So how about this? For the next 60 seconds, that's right, 60 seconds, it's no longer going to be sex, drugs, and Kris DeVold. Oh, no, no, no. For now, it is going to be sex, drugs, and the Keeney brothers!
Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Randy Keeney. I'm Mike's brother. just thought I'd throw that in there.
And I'm the as Fresno B puts, I'm the how do you say the name with the P? I'm the head of the family, the senior member. You know, I'm the fault for all this. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
getting closer. He's
had me next to him playing for 35 years. We've had a really great time, and we're ready to do another 35 years.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing it. And go out and see Michael at DeChico's on every Thursday night doing his open mic up there. That's going to be a cool one.
Yeah, and also dedicate this to my brother Sam.
Yeah, the most important part of this night to throw out there in the last 7 seconds is that our brother Stan Metallico passed away a year ago. And we are dedicating the night to him because he was our brightest star, and we miss him every day.
Sex, drugs, and the Keeney brothers! We're going to give it up for Sam. We will be talking about him, and the crazy part is whenever you do something like that, you know that they're there. So I can guarantee you that Sam is probably pumped for Keeney Nation as well a year ago, and that's going to be great. There's going to be so many special things and so much behind everything you see tomorrow night. There, like you said, there's not going to be a wasted moment or any wasted talent at any point. And I'm just happy to be in part of something that I feel is bigger than me, because I'm a big guy and I can't say that a lot. So, but no, literally bigger than me. This is a gem here to Fresno every year that it happens, and every year that you miss out or didn't know what was going on, you're missing out on something very special. So come be a part of it tomorrow night, Fulton 55. Doors at 6. First band around 6:45. I will be your MC. Keeney Nation 6. My goodness, guys. My goodness, right? It's going to be major. Bring your drinking shoes. Make sure you Uber, because I have a feeling it's going to be one of those. And by the way, you're Michael at the Chico's every Thursday night, right? Yeah. Now, did I get that wrong on Facebook? Is he going to start doing private guitar lessons?
He's giving lessons right now. He's only got room for about another 3, and he's
you sons of bitches! Can I tell you something?
He's great.
Ever since I've known him, remember the Fresno State incident? That was one of the first times. That was one of the first times we had you guys on Everybody's Doing It with Chris and Laura. And he was all jacked up and still came on and pulled out that damn guitar and let his fingers make love to it. I mean, his fingers were loving on it. And ladies, will you shut up? That dude farts on Facebook and gets like 136 likes on his post. Damn you. So go see him at the Chico's, and only 3 spots it sounds like's left. If you've ever seen him play guitar, the fact I shouldn't be on my phone in the car, but I am, and I read that he was doing fucking private lessons, and I was like, oh shit, like that's kind of major. To me, he's very talented, and for him to devote his time like that, you're very lucky. So please find everything on Facebook, Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, SexuallyTalk.com. Hey, do you guys want to know who the live musical guest is next week?
Please,
No, you like the Facebook page, you lazy stoner. No, Mike, I'm so sorry. I got to do this in front of you. Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold has a 5-cut minimum. That's 1, all right? Cut. That gets us to 4, right? All right, how about we do the last one together? 1, 2, 3, cut! Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, SexuallyTalk.com. Slide the damn knob!
CentralValleyTalk.com